Hello and welcome, dear soul friends, to this episode of the Love Café, the Lionsgate special. And I welcome you into the space. The veil is thin on on the 8th of August, 8/8, the Lionsgate that rhymes. And this is a time to manifest, but also to step into our authentic self. This whole portal is open since a few weeks now and has its peak at the 8th of August. And I don't know about you, like I feel the energy shifts definitely, and I feel like I'm being pulled into really what's true to me and what's true for me. And somehow I even get into conversations, into beautiful conversations where I feel like, oh my God, I'm I'm in these conversations. I find more and more and more of what really lights me up and what's really authentic. So let's talk for a little moment here about authenticity, because for a very long time in my life, if you had asked me, I would have said, I'm totally authentic. I'm doing, I'm in my life. I'm having a job, and I'm saying what I think. So I would have thought that I was authentic. I thought that actually for a very long time until I woke up and I realized that version of me that I'm presenting there is not really me. That version that comes out of me is not really me. And there were so many moments in which I just reacted, in which I couldn't help but burst out in anger or in tears, or I don't know, very reactive. And at some point, I realized that that's not me, that's not my essence, not who I am. And then on this journey of finding myself and finding out who I truly am, I found out about love, and I found out that I am love, and that I'm actually the love I was always looking for. So authenticity means to connect to our inner being, to our intuition, to our gut feeling, to this bigger picture. And the Lionsgate invites us in to zoom out into this bigger picture. And I want to just take a moment to guide you into a little poetry meditation, and maybe give you a few journal questions for afterwards so that you can sit with it for a moment. But in general, I just wanted to bathe in the energies together with you. And unfortunately, I'm not able to doing that live. I would have loved to do that live. And in the coming month, I plan to be more live, because now I have Wi-Fi and everything is working very well tech-wise. But I'm on the road, and so I won't be able to be with you live. But I will definitely poke you in the chat and ask you how the Lionsgate is going for you. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching. And Now, I invite you to get comfortable in your space. Maybe you want to lie down, maybe you want to light a candle, maybe you want to just take a deep breath. If you want, you can close your eyes. If you're not comfortable with closing your eyes, just find one point that you can stare at. That could be a candle or a point on the wall or a point in the distance outside the window, just something that's not distractive. And if you want, you can also put a hand on your heart and one on your belly. And take a deep breath in and out. And take a breath in and out. And really feel this delicious air nourishing your body. Our breath is the key to our inner being. It's the key that opens the door to our inner being. So take that big golden key and open that door. Let it all in. And I can already feel the golden energy that is like really present with us. Okay. And try to imagine you are somewhere in nature and you're standing at a cliff. And I think the cliffs are a wonderful image because they are majestic, just like the Leo energy. And also, they bear a threshold, a step that we somehow fear sometimes because it's so big. But at the same time, it sings of freedom and it sings of a horizon that is bigger than what we're used to. It speaks of possibilities of travel, of dreams. And at the cliffs also there's often a big breeze, so we have lots of air there. And the waves that are crashing against the cliffs are making a beautiful noise. So imagine how that might sound. Maybe you will even hear some seagulls crying. So breathe in and breathe out and stretch your body. Stretch your shoulders, sit upright, tall and proud. Feel your feet deeply rooted in the earth. No need to be afraid of the height. Just let your gaze be soft and wide. Widen, widen the gaze. Zoom out. See, take it all in, the bigger picture. Take in the scenery and enjoy the seagulls' cries as they sing the song of your soul's journey. Feel the sun rays on your skin illuminating the space around you. and letting you shine in bright light. Bathe in the golden energy. Feel how it's bright and how it's surrounding you with love. And now in front of you a gate appears out of nothing. And you look to the ground in front of this gate, and there are big stones of fears in front of you. Yet you take deep breath and you climb beyond the cold. You just decide to go. You just let go and you open the gate and feel the energy that flows in as it encircles you in a spiral, in a golden spiral of light. And you feel your body move, and as the cliffs behind you fade away in the darks of the night. And you float above the water, feeling the tingly excitement in your stomach. New adventures, possibilities. The world is open and just waiting for you. Your soul, your stomach wildly dancing to the sounds of the roaring sea. And as you float in this liminal space, shifting your feeling from you to we, to the collective, to the bigger picture. And you enjoy being here as one in this moment of nothingness, in this gap of bliss. Enjoying the kiss of the sunlight, the wind on your skin, and you feel powerful and invincible. And you shine so bright as you begin to walk the unknown path. Just the first step. And you feel the energy of this beginning. You feel the pull of the future. You feel the push of the past. And you feel the energy of the present. And it's just this first step. And you pause for a moment in sweet anticipation of the next step. And then you take it as you cross this unknown path, stepping beyond the threshold and through the lion's gate. Breathe in, breathe out. And another breath in and out. And one more time, breathe in and breathe out. Feel the energy around you, encompassing you. And on one side you are sitting, and on the other side the rest of the world. And you're both wrapped in a very big infinity sign. So It encompasses you and the rest, and you and the rest, and you and the rest of the world, drawing this infinity sign, this lying 8, the gate to oneness, and this infinity sign encompasses you and the world until you spiral into one. Take another deep breath and breathe out and breathe in and out. And wiggle your fingers and your toes. And if you want to pick up your pen and just journal on one question, I just give you one question. And maybe you just want to let it flow there, see what comes out. And the question, and I leave you with that question. I will end the session afterwards. So just put pen to paper and journal about how does your authentic self, how does your authenticity shine light onto the world? How does your authenticity, how does your gift, how is it shining on the world? What's your gift to the world? What's your biggest gift to the world? How can you shine for the world? Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And I leave you to the energy. Thank you. And have a beautiful, beautiful Lionsgate and rest of the weekend. Bye.